Good morning! I'm so excited to be back in Tulum, and so many of you guys asked me, where should I stay in Tulum? And I'm gonna be honest, I just had a really great night's sleep. I'm staying at the Aloft, and so far, it's been an awesome stay. So I wanted to take you guys on a tour and give you my review because you know I love to keep it real, so I'll share the lowlights as well as the highlights, but let's go check out the property. Ooh. So I would say one of the key things to know is it's a new property. They opened in February of 2021 and it smells new in here. Which, by the way, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Christine with Where in the World to CL, and I make travel videos every week. Love you get up, get out, and go travel. So if you like to travel, consider subscribing. And if you didn't know I made a gajillion Tulum videos, make sure you check the link in the description for the entire playlist. Property is 4 floors, but they do have a rooftop pool, and we'll get there in a minute. But there's also a pool downstairs. Let's look at that first. Smells so brand new. Okay, so there's 2 pools on the property, and this one, their downstairs pool. Oh, it's such a beautiful space. Check this out. You have a really nice pool downstairs. Oh, and a really nice sitting area over here. Oh my gosh, who's chilling? By the way, this property is not small. I didn't realize that it's 140 rooms and they have event space. Ooh, sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to say, if you're getting some value out of this video or having some fun with me on this tour, make sure to choose that like button and tell me in the comments, when are you going to Tulum and where else are you considering staying? I'd love to know. All right, let's get back to it. You know I like to keep it real, so I will say one of the lowlights of this hotel is that because it's so modern and because it's so beautiful and because there's a gym, oh my goodness, and there's air conditioning. There is air conditioning in this hotel, everywhere. Oh, amazing. But one of the lowlights is you don't feel like you're in Tulum anymore. You got this jungle vibe going on outside, but it's really modern and you don't have that rustic Tulum feeling. Some people come here really looking to be immersed in that, and this is a really great modern option. It's not your, oh, let's be rustic in the jungle. This is your, oh, the toilet's flush and oh, there's air conditioning. Guess where I'm not going? Oh, it's a really great gym, actually. If I was staying for an extended period of time, I would definitely take advantage of that, but your girl has adventuring to do. Let's go check out the lobby. Ooh, I got distracted. There's breakfast here at BTW. Look how beautiful this space is. But they serve breakfast every day from, I think, 7:30 to 11. One of the things I love about Aloft properties is how they're so keen on music. You can hear that playing right now, but you got their XYZ bar. I was drinking there last night, had a really great time. So the lobby is really, really beautiful. And one of the things I like about it is this space is really great for both hanging out, drinking at the XYZ bar, but it's also really, really great for getting things done. So for example, they have their tour desk here. Their staff will help you to get a taxi. It doesn't mean they're responsible for negotiating that taxi for you, so make sure you negotiate. But the space is really, really beautiful here, and it's, again, super modern. The things I'm really impressed by is, and I made a video about being able to co-work and be able to work remotely in Tulum, and this is definitely a spot you can do that at. They have it set up so they have proper co-working spaces with spaces that actually have power. And literally everywhere you turn, there are outlets everywhere. And so I would say that's a pro if you're trying to work remotely in Tulum, for sure. The Wi-Fi has been fantastic for me while I've been here. But I'd say the downside of that is you're working in Tulum. Gotta do what you gotta do. It smells really good in here. I like their hotel scent. It's pretty good. I'm so happy to be here. You ready to see my room? Let's go look. Actually, I know what you want to see. You want to see the rooftop pool. What am I talking about? Let's go to the roof. Guess who needs sunglasses? Wow, it's beautiful up here. So I was here last night having dinner, and oh, they have a really great menu. So I would say one of the lowlights of this hotel is that the upstairs area and this pool is adults only. A lot of people ask me, can I bring my kids to Tulum? And you can. I mean, this is a pretty young place, but just to be aware of, if you're bringing your family here, the upstairs area is adults only. So Instagram worthy. So you can rent the cabanas. Nice. One of the things that makes me really happy as a solo female traveler is that you have a lot of security here. In other words, to be able to access any of the floors where the rooms are at, you gotta put your hotel key. That makes me feel a little bit better. Let's check out my room. This hallway smells so fresh. So always a bummer that your room is never as beautiful as when you first check in, because my crap has exploded all over this room. So here's some shots from when I checked in last night. But some of the things that I have been so excited about in this room. Can we talk about this? With the push of the button, we got air conditioning going on. Look at that. Magic. Absolute magic. Super excited about that. I'm really excited about this little extra space over here, and having a refrigerator in the room. All those extra tacos and burritos, guess where those are going? Plus keeping your wine cold. I mean water cold. The bedding is super, super comfortable. Ooh. So here's a couple FAQs that I know you guys are going to ask me. One of them is, what about parking? They actually do have a parking garage, which is amazing. And so you can park your car there. I found a really good spot. You wanna see? Who's got the keys to the Jeep? Another thing a lot of people ask me is, where can you go to get your PCR antigen COVID tests? And there are trucks set up all over town, but make sure you check my other video out to get more info on that. Woo! Yeah! Hey, look at that. As soon as I got here. Guess what's right next to me? One thing that's really important to note about this spot is the location. And I would say it's both a pro and a con. And so one of the pros about the location is that because it's not located directly on the beach and you're not waking up on Tulum Beach, the price does not demand the craziness that Tulum Beach hotels demand, which, by the way, I'm checking into one of those later this week, so check out my other video on that. So it means you're not paying those crazy, crazy prices, but at the same time, it means you're not on the beach. But one of the pros about it is that it's not far from the beach. In other words, you're not deep into Tulum Pueblo. You are halfway through Pueblo and the beach, which means that it's a little bit more easy to access. And I will admit, one of the things I was super surprised by when I came in last night, when I got out of my taxi, is that there's a lot of stuff going on right here. You're right next to the Mayan Monkey Hostel, which I did a collab video with Katie about that if you want info. Ooh, that is Tulum. One of the great things is you're not in the middle of nowhere. Like, there are things around here that you can walk to. Unlike some of my friends that have stayed like in the cuts in Aldea Zama or La Valletta, you kind of have some stuff going on here. Plus it's easy to catch a taxi. So a quick recap, this is a really great option for somewhere to stay. Some of the pros about it, you get a really modern Tulum. The con of that being you're not gonna get that rustic jungle feel if that's what you're looking for. Another pro is the location. Really great spot that's in between town and beach, which means that you get a lower rate than what you would pay on Tulum Beach. One of the cons means you're not directly on Tulum Beach and you're gonna have to travel to get out there. Tulum! I love this place. I'm so excited to go adventure this morning. If you had some fun with me in this video, cheers that like button, consider subscribing, share this with someone it might help, and I will see ya in the next adventure. Ciao. Stacy's got front row parking right there. Yeah. She did a bad job parking. Happens to the best of us. She's good at riding a bike though.